messed up because the different names. Last week was a fairly simple session, I would say. We kept making our way through the wing and encountered a large dune hidden behind a very well blocked door. We opened the door, looked at the dune, and encountered two, I think, of the sand krakens who tried to kill Garnak, but in classic barbarian fashion, he was not stuck with them, they were stuck with him. So we managed to kill both of them with minimal losses and continued and found the obelisk that we were searching for that was hiding a necrosphinx guarding the scalp of Vecna. We made our way in, and the Sphinx asked a question, as it always does. But this was no Sphinx from Greek mythology asking the normal riddle. It was a very ridiculously easy one that our smart Alec party members could just not wait to answer. Against my judgment, we answered the questions, and the Necrosphinx completely regained its power. And a long and arduous battle ensued, in which, through some crafty tactics and precise firepower, were able to overcome, claiming the scalp for our own. Following that, we made a decision as to whether or not to stay or leave, and ultimately we decided to leave and return to the castle of Avernus. We leveled up to level 14 and are now, we've collected all the pieces that were written about. I think it's just a matter of moving forward and finding the true secret that Vecna's hiding here.
Alright, thank you very much for the recap.
About everything.
Well done. As Gornak will take recap for next week. Or next month, actually. Or it's March 1st on our next game.
Excuse me, but some of us live in the future.
Hey, don't worry, man. Daylight saving time's coming soon, so don't worry. An hour's gonna switch again.
I know, it's actually going to be so good.
What's daylight savings time?
It's a foreign concept invented by
archaic thing. Very archaic thing. Don't worry about it.
I don't.
So you know the Illuminati and how they sponsor NASA? Well, they decided that we should have our times messed up a few times a year.
Alright.
Just sounds horrible.
So you guys arrived back.
And
Go ahead.
I was going to say, even worse, because I'm living over here, I have to suffer through both mine and yours.
That's true.
The changes.
Alright, as you guys find yourself back, obviously Sakura, get the hell out of here. Is booted. As you find yourself back in the castle in Avernus with Skeever, seeing fit to take your long rest. But as soon as you arrive down, you notice something glimmering in your eye. Is that like everybody roll me a perception check? Oh yeah, he's gone too. I forgot him.
Perception.
Oh no, I still have disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Perception.
I do too. Wait, no. Did we sleep?
No, you didn't.
Not yet.
Nope.
No, not yet.
Not yet. That's okay.
All right,
I don't have disadvantage.
You see
I'm
something
just shit at
shiny in the far distance, glowing.
Okay.
Oh god.
Ooh, shiny. Where do I see it?
Yeah, you're the only one who sees it, man.
Where do I see it?
Over here.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's obvious.
That's
now.
pretty shiny.
That's pretty shiny. Like, hey, shiny! Look at that. Now, so I'm walking towards it. Because that's what he does.
I'll just let Garnak do Garnak things. I can't deal with this right now. I'm too tired.
Is it just me, or does Garnak look a little smaller than normal?
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's like It's like
It's just-
it's like going to a new area resets everything.
Chick of the light.
Can I tell what this is?
You see a sarcophagus. You see a symbol glowing on it. Give me a history check. Maybe your Garnak knows what symbol that is.
Let's see if he actually can do shit here. Oh,
18.
no.
Oh,
All right,
that's
almost
pretty good for a -1.
Yeah.
Does Garnak know anything about dragons?
He does. I'm a giant foundling, so he knows dragons are evil.
Well, most of them.
No.
What are you trying
dragons
to?
are
Wait, actually, no. I
Arthur,
I cannot actually dispute this.
And I would
he-
dispute you if you tried.
He knows that dragons, and he doesn't like them. So that's basically, yeah, so. Yeah.
Okay, just give me a second. Alright, so you see the sigil glowing of this rainbow colors of all
Oh,
prismatic
shit.
colors as you see the sigil calling forth. The sarcophagus is sealed. It hasn't been opened.
Is it like a fancy looking one, or?
Not really, but you see the sigil
really?
glowing off of it.
Is it in common or is it in dragon?
It's in draconic,
Draconic.
but the sigil most people would know what it would look like.
Yes. I can't read it, but he knows he knows of it. He's like, oh, that's not good.
As Arjun,
Wow.
you look at it as you notice it as is the sigil of Bahamut. It's the opposite.
The Bahamut. Not sure how I feel about this.
I'll smite it.
I look over to you and think, what do we do? What?
It's Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon.
Yeah.
He's sort of well, what would I say? Tiamat's rival or arch enemy.
Yeah,
That's not Vector.
He's not evil. He just
No,
Ah.
he's like he's the well, the benefactor of all Platinum Dragons.
yeah.
What's the writing on it? You said it was in
There's no
Draconic.
writing on it. It's just a sigil. So you see a multi-prismatic color coming off of it.
You should open it.
Should we?
I mean, it's not Tiamat. Bahamut's blessing is coveted by most.
Okay. I know. Grudgingly use his glaive to push the top off.
Give me athletics.
Okay. I want this.
22. All right. You begin to use your strength as it cracks as you watch prismatic light just spray out, blinding your eyes around the vicinity of a 10-foot radius, as eventually fading away, as eventually kind of you hear the heavy thump of the top of the sarcophagus as you see a body lay there resting intact.
Nothing bad ever happens when we open sarcophaguses. Sarcophagi?
I mean, most sarcophaguses
What do you do,
Don't
Garnak? You see
admit-
a warrior, as it looks exactly like Arjun, except for a different color
Yeah.
tone.
Huh.
But they're currently unconscious.
What color?
no
is
one
this
looks like
one?
me.
What color is this dragonborn?
The Dragonborn itself, as you can see, kind of a metallic color. It looks yellow and goldish color, mixed. Very vibrant.
I looked at to Arjun. Is that your cousin?
I mean, that's sort of racist. Do you see how my scales are matte and his shine?
As
Okay.
eventually you do see the Dragonborn wake up as they realize you guys are making a lot of noise as they eventually wake up in the presence of you. Eventually standing up and looking around as they realize this is not where they should have been or landed to begin with, as they find themselves in a rather weird, strange place. As maybe their sarcophagus had been misplaced in due to time and space.
Ah,
What in the world? What?
Who are you?
I have the same question. You will see raised from the sarcophagus, um, a golden scaled metallic dragonborn, um, about how to describe. I have it. Let me pull one by. Okay. She stands about 6'5". Uh, her skin practically glitters in any sort of light as the golden scales that adorn nearly every inch of her shine brightly. And it's matched well with the pearlescent white horns and nails that sort of the horns kind of curl back in this kind of back with the skull and then twist sharply upwards behind her. Um, One of the most notable features you realize is that as she looks at all of you that are there, um, her eyes are like this draconic eye, sort of the slitted draconic eye with crimson red irises, and if you look very closely, instead of the white Solera that most creatures have, it's instead an onyx black, and within that blackness is like little pricks of white, like almost as if it was a night sky with starlight within it. Um, and you can see that she is adorned with a set of white armor with gold plated accents all throughout the edges and a flowing red cape. And you notice at the very last bit a intricate necklace that she wears, with the centerpiece of which is an engraving with a depiction of Bahamut on it.
Oh,
Well, we weren't expecting to see one of your ilk here. That damn dragon.
there's a lot of you.
And this is
Um,
the fourth one.
Yeah,
We're
it is.
we're very popular for
Well,
this
the
type of
the
party.
last dragon,
clearly.
he left. He didn't die, so.
Yeah, so we had Morpheus, Drizzle, and now.
Oh, you did ask my name. How rude of me. I am Amrathula Andriandusk at your service. Who might my rescuers be? It would seem.
Um,
Not
I'm
by
Garnak.
intention, just by coincidence.
Yeah, you were shining, so I poked it. But I'm Garnak, and you see this 8 foot tall brute of a Minotaur, black as night, and has like giant glaive in one hand. It kind of glows with ghostly light, but kind of a happy smile, but not too much light behind the eyes. So,
Oh, well, pleasure to meet you.
hi.
So what brings you here
Uh,
then? How did you get to Ravenloft?
um, wow, just straight to questions. I mean, fair enough. Um,
Well, I
I
only asked
came.
because we had to go into a secret wizard's tower, fight through an army of robot monsters, and then only then could we get through a portal. Just seems like a weird happenstance.
Well, speaking of happenstance, um, somewhat similarly, wasn't a tower necessarily. There was a large, strange magical mist that me and my battalion were sent to investigate for the country of Cormier, and we were sucked in. As we learned later, most individuals that come in contact with these strange mists seem to unfortunately happen. But we also learned that the keeper of, well, the lord of this domain, if he's defeated, there might be a chance that we might be let go. So, me and my companions decided to try and do that. Unfortunately, we were unsuccessful at the very last bit, but we did manage to drive him slightly away from the castle. At least from what I remember, I was somewhat fatally wounded, but kind of gestures through her sarcophagus with the help of the remaining individuals, and a cleric friend of mine that happened to be there, I was put in what seems to be a stasis in the sarcophagus, but it seems to have moved. We're supposed to be in Castle Ravenloft. Where are we?
This is the castle of Avernus.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was. It's kind of broken now.
there was a big
I-
explosion here.
I
Question: the stuff that we took the potion for, is that only on the entrance, or like getting here, or is it all over?
What do you mean? What potion? Oh, the one that you got
Well,
from the lady.
the old lady.
Yeah.
No, it's your so to survive in this area, it's still active, but I'll say that Amy's got like some weird kind of protectage against it, but it's good. It's still good for 30 days.
No, I was just asking.
That's okay. Yeah, no, it's the weird whatever this is. It's still active because you haven't
Mhm.
found the guy.
Excellent, Rex.
so, well, I haven't gotten all the rest of your names. Um, I don't suppose you could tell me what exactly has transpired since I went to sleep. Um, I don't exactly know how long I was asleep for, not going to lie.
What is sleep?
Well, my name is
Oh, goodness.
Arjun. What?
She points to the skeletal figure. It's like,
Oh my goodness.
who's that?
Oh,
Is
don't
that one
worry
of
about
your
that.
undead?
I mean, no, I wouldn't raise undead.
That's rude, Festival.
Oh, 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 my apologies. I didn't know you had your own sentience. Not used to that.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're
this
talking
one
to
is
Ophelia
weird.
now?
No,
No
No, no,
offense
no.
to you.
The
Cough's a weird one. Yeah.
Well, that's a bit
Koth
rude.
exists outside of Vecna's control.
I'm sorry, who?
Well, Vecna.
That's actually a good question, DM. I don't think we went over this. I don't think Vecna's relatively new.
Everybody knows Vecna. He's been around for long, long generations.
Okay, for a long, long time. Okay, just making sure for
You found
for
yourself in a
the
different universe where Vecna as well conquered.
right, right. Okay, okay. Sorry, I just didn't know if she would happen to know about. Okay, then never mind. Uh, oh, wait. Why did you bring up Vecna?
What do you mean? Why would I bring up Vecna?
I mean, as far as I'm aware, he's somewhat of a niche god of secrets. I don't know. I mean, I know he has some undead presence, but why?
Oh dear. This is gonna be a tough conversation.
This is interesting. Haha.
The world as we know it, the Forgotten Realms, are sort of in the midst of a
Doomed?
big war. It's a three-way battle at the moment between Vecna, Tiamat, and the Cult of the Elemental Eye.
You just see that this
And
new figure, it blinks a few times. What?
and well, at the moment, Vecna is the powerhouse. He's sealed away a good chunk of the god's influence, and the rest of them, it's sort of like well, they're just waiting for balance to shift before any actions are done. We're here to gather pieces of Vecna so that we can better use them to destroy him.
I see. Out
We
of
found out.
curiosity.
Hmm?
Oh, go ahead. I
I
was
was
just
just
going
gonna
to say,
say we.
Two dragonborns
What's
finishing each other's sentences.
you go ahead. You have much more knowledge than I do. Please continue.
We are here because Vecna is from here. and likely where he acquired the power that he did
Ah, I see.
back when he was human, rather than back when he wasn't a lich. The lich.
I mean, makes sense to me. Out of curiosity, what year is it?
I need to pull up the primer for that, and I don't have it on the top of my head.
They were in basically 14 something century, but they've gone back in time. They have no idea what time they're in now, but out of context, they're
Imp.
in 735 DR.
Imp.
Ah, shut up. I'm going to bed.
When is it?
Is what?
When is right now?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Hmm.
This
Okay.
time
Okay,
era is
let's-
different.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
time's
figured.
going to move
Oh.
differently, especially since there's so many different realms that we've been traveling to.
Well, if you think about it, we're
Oh,
stuck in
that's-
time right now.
That's
How
fair.
can we-
Let me rephrase this. What year was it before you all left the Forgotten Realms?
Uh,
Do we know that, Nancy?
No.
no,
I mean,
know.
we know it, but like out of character, I forgot.
Yeah.
Like it's been a long while since we had the primer for this thing.
Yeah,
So,
no one really asks us these
I'm gonna
questions.
pull up the primer one so I can find it. So yeah.
But if you're from a place that's not dealing with this, then time probably won't matter.
That's true.
Well,
It's not a matter of time. It's just a matter of what changed.
this is some very strange goings on here, but I suppose that's par for the course when it comes to these sorts of issues. Well, I am duty bound to help in these sort of matters.
She
if
said duty.
perhaps-
Okay, well,
yes,
Yeah.
very mature.
Okay, so I looked at the primer and it says that we're in the years between 1495 and 1500, depending on where you are
Yeah.
in the campaign.
Right now, you
So-
guys left, so you're in the past.
You said
So yeah, so
duty.
back in
Because
the
Ravenloft
mainland-
is based in the 700 DRs.
yeah.
So you're
Back in the
basically
main-
1,000+ years past.
But to answer your other question, in the main timeline, it's about 1500 roughly. So
Do you say that
Yeah,
in
so-
character or
no, Gandalf does not know that.
Okay.
Character. He would not
Right.
know that.
No, nobody
out
really
of
knows.
character iron? Out of
I don't
character.
care-
I don't
iron
care-
information.
I just look back
Anyways,
and read the primer.
anyways,
So yeah.
anyways. Well, okay. So, Garmak,
Yeah?
Arjun. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to remember names. So you're
Oh, okay.
Garmak. You're
And
Arjun.
Garnock. No.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
I don't
Still
think it'll
sleepy.
matter in the heat of battle.
And you are points to the I don't know what race you are. Not gonna lie, Ophelia.
I don't
Hey, what about
know.
me?
She,
You're an imp.
sorry. She appears human, but she's currently flying above off with her wings, so she looks angelic in a sense. She'll just say, "Name's Ophelia."
Pleasure to meet you, Ophelia. And
I
I
mean-
think
Mm.
you were Koff, correct? And points to the skeletal figure. At least that's what this one said.
Oh, you know what? I'll just give you a big thumbs up.
Ew.
Oh,
Yes.
As you see a
Missed
big,
it.
giant green thumb, it looks very undead looking. It
You
looks
know, I
like it
felt-
was stitched on incorrectly.
I felt extremely dirty when you healed me with that. I didn't like it.
Oh dear.
Mm.
And I am
Well-
It's a good thing,
Skeever.
Ophelia.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, he's our ride around this place.
Oh,
He
I
can
see.
teleport.
Well,
I can open
that's
rifts from different
Same
planes.
thing.
That's
Hey, Ophelia,
oh, that's
look at the
oh,
emblem
planeswalk.
on the Dragonborn. You don't have to worry about her allegiance.
Why is my allegiance to the Platinum Lord a problem? As
No,
he looked directly at this other Dragonborn, being like, looks at him scrutinizingly.
he
no,
follows
it's just
the opposite.
this is the fourth Dragonborn we've had in our party, including myself, and Ophelia generally takes it upon herself to look for any allegiance to the Dragon Queen, not so much the Dragon Lord.
No, I wouldn't worry about that.
Hence,
He says
my
somewhat
statement.
dismissively.
Insight.
Trust,
I
but
mean-
verify.
I have disadvantage, but she's telling the truth to me.
I mean, if the platinum light, the seal of Bahamut on the coffin itself, and all of the regalia wasn't enough of an explanation for you.
Hey, trust but verify. It's always a good idea.
Well, those skilled in trickery and deception, but I take it by a grain of salt. It's nothing
Maybe,
against
but
you
it's difficult
personally.
it's difficult to hide being this foolish about the affairs of the world.
That I agree.
It was certainly not by choice, let me tell you. But regardless, as I said, as I am a paladin of the Platinum Lord, I am duty bound to help the world in its current state. Yes, get your childish quips over with.
Duty!
Are you done?
Good for you.
For now.
Okay. Regardless, if I could be of any aid to your quest, I would like to join you all. It certainly beats staying here, at the very least.
And what's going to happen when, I suppose, what is your goal? To help us defeat Vecna?
Well, yes.
I like her.
You like everyone.
It's true.
He doesn't like
Your
Vecna.
capacity for dislike
That's
doesn't
true
exist.
as well.
I mean, I don't think many people like Vecna, not going to lie.
I am fairly certain that no one likes Vecna. Even
Not even
I mean,
Vecna.
the only one that likes Vecna is Vecna.
Maybe.
Everyone
I like
outside
everybody to
public
roll me
distribution.
an insight check, actually.
Yeah, more.
Okay.
Mm.
Great first start. First good first roll of the game.
Mm.
Amazing. Being in the mouth
I'm
way
so
now.
fucking insightful, bro.
I would think I didn't have disadvantage.
I wouldn't be, even though I have disadvantage. Even if I didn't have disadvantage.
I'm actually rather impressed with my rolls.
Alright, only one person got it.
Yeah, Arjun.
You know
Anyways.
what? I feel tired. I'm gonna be back as he disappears.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
wow.
Well, we've just finished a pretty taxing fight, so we're planning to rest here for the evening. Do as you will with that.
Oh.
Are we doing it here?
Well, I mean, you can find a place wherever you want. I mean, there's no real.
This is the
No.
safest spawn, isn't it?
You could talk to the vampire over here if you wanted to. He's a smith of some time. But
And also, like, where are we gonna go? Our ride just left, and I can't teleport
Why not?
because
You-
I've already used it. I mean, I could leave
All
because
right,
I can turn into a bat and just fly away.
I
But
mean,
that's about it.
I was just asking because, you know, I have this ability to create a doorway into
Yeah, but
a comfortable space.
Well, might dispel use it.
oh, a mansion.
Yes.
I mean, where are you gonna fit that thing? Oh, is it just the door? It's not the actual mansion.
No, it's just a door.
Sorry, I'm thinking of the other one
Tiny?
that actually makes no, the mortar
Mordecai's
the fortress.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
This is the mansion. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the upgraded version.
Yes.
I mean, if you want,
That's why I
it
was
doesn't really
asking
matter.
where we want to stay.
Do it wherever you please.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Lots of camaraderie here, I see.
We're an interesting group. You'll see. We work together well in a fight, but not well when not.
I mean,
Oh,
we
I
work
see.
together fine no matter what, but we don't have to be all coveting the same ideals. We're here to do a job.
Sure. Out of curiosity, you strike me as the type to have certain ideals. Do you happen to worship anyone in particular? You seem to know a lot about Bahamut and Tiamat.
Why would I not? Is it not the duty of a descendant to know its ancestry and history?
Sure. You're evading my question, though.
He does that a lot.
Oh, it's
Surprising.
just that
I
I
have a
see.
minus to dexterity.
Gosh dang it. I just got that right now.
That was the best
That's
comeback
really
ever
good.
right there.
He's very good at that part too.
I know what you're asking.
He's a
Doesn't
straight
change
talker.
anything.
I mean, it certainly
As
won't,
for
but it would be nice to know.
as for who I worship, I do not worship, I serve.
Oh. Well, who do you serve then?
Himself.
Yeah, mostly.
Well, I mean, yeah. I do have a patron,
Oh.
but you wouldn't know their name.
I wouldn't?
No. Some things exist older than history.
Hmm. I see. Alright then, keep your secrets.
Right, and it's not exactly like I'm gonna spill the beans for someone that just got out of a coffin and started spouting.
Wait a minute.
What?
You did when I woke up.
No. You just followed us around for weeks.
You did. It was quite terrifying, to say the least.
Hey, just because I watch you when you sleep doesn't mean anything, all right?
I mean, it means a little bit. I suppose I should probably, So Arjun is a red dragonborn. He's in black plate armor. He's got a big shield, a long sword. Very pretty looking. Well, pretty in like a evil sort of, blood sort of way.
Teehee.
Pretty in the
I don't-
violence way.
Yeah, I can actually.
2, 3.
It's in the
Welcome
Discord.
to your mansion.
That is
But,
an impressive
um,
mansion. Oh my god.
His scales are red, but flecked
You got-
with green.
You got the dragon head that you killed just a
Oh.
few sessions ago.
That's from the.
Shadow
It's
dragon.
a red dragon too.
But otherwise, yeah, he's just pretty stocky.
Don't forget your beard.
Oh yes, I also have a beard, a big
Bushy.
beard
Mhm.
from the belt of dwarven kind that I wear.
I figured that's what it was. Because I was.
And
You'd be like, how did. Okay.
he doesn't make any attempts to hide it, but one of his teeth is very clearly just a vampire's fang.
Well, it seems like you lot have been through quite the ordeal already, judging from just your appearances, and also this gestures to the mansion that she walks into.
So the
That's
doorway to
half
the
a magic.
mansion is like a crypt, but
Oh.
you walk in and it's really nice. It's just really creepy, kind of.
I mean, this is sort of like you cough whenever
I
you
know.
use that form.
Yeah.
Oh my
Drab and
god.
dreary on the outset, and then it's actually sort of nice when you know, use
The
an ability.
parallels are uncanny, actually.
That
Mm.
wasn't an accident.
Much unlike your birth.
Okay, that's a little
Really?
far.
Was that really necessary?
Sorry.
My
That was out of- can- You know what the sad part about that joke is? I can't
That's
even mock
true.
him for being born because I wasn't.
Pun?
It's a thing.
Oh,
It's a long story.
I mean,
he's
it's not something that I'm ashamed of. I was
he
made,
was
not born.
yeah.
But for
I
some reason he
see.
I don't
He was
understand.
scientifically made.
But he still has memories.
And free will. That's important.
He
still
has like a
question-
barcode on his wrist.
soul? Has a barcode on his wrist.
Yeah,
Wait, like actually, or
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
No,
barcode.
actually,
actually? Oh, I thought that was a joke. Oh,
No,
He's a
it-
replica
it's
of
there.
himself.
oh, I see. Do you have a? I mean, this is more of an existential question, I suppose. Do you have a soul?
No.
I mean,
Sometimes you wonder that.
He has an
but
expiry date.
mm, honestly, I haven't really gotten into the deep nitty-gritty of it. I just exist, and my purpose is unchanged.
I see. Well, all right then. Good to know. Right. She kind of just looks awkwardly around, being like, "Very nice place." Just wanders around.
We've only been in here one other time, so
Yeah,
this
I mean,
is new.
I figured I'd just get that cat out of the bag. It's useless information.
Why are you putting cats in bags?
Well, I mean, I did with Skink when he was young.
Oh,
No, you had him in your like armor.
Yeah, but I put him in the bag every now and again.
Oh, you
Not like the bag of holding, just a bag.
he would be dead if you put it in a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like he got big. He got too big for me to just keep him in my
You
armor.
can release your pets in here now. If you have pets, a lot of you have companions now.
I mean, Skink's back at home.
Yeah, he's not here.
But Cough has.
I'm gonna
That's
actually
a
put a
dog.
trophy room in here. Every time you get some pet or something, that will be here. waiting for you.
I mean, that's fair.
As long as he has the mansion.
I mean, we've got what? Skink, the dog. What else? That's it, right?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
For now.
besides any. I mean, that wizard that went away did summon pseudo dragon,
Oh, I
and
mean,
then it died, and then it died immediately, so it doesn't really count.
kind of crazy that he just jumped through the portal that Drizzle went through, just without warning.
Yes, it's so weird. It's like I don't even remember it happening that way.
I forget his name.
Lost to time as it should be. Anyways, I'm gonna rest.
Where are the birds?
Oh.
You know, are they big enough for me?
Well,
Just use your
you
bedroll.
decided to make a big character, so that's your
I
fault.
know. I did. I'm fine with it. I'm just.
He wanted to play large as a Minotaur, and I was like, okay, because they're not originally
When are you
large.
gonna have the opportunity to make a large character like that? It sounds awesome to me. So.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna find a corner and just roll up. I'm like, oh, fine.
There's beds everywhere.
There are beds,
Yeah.
actually.
You just gotta find one.
Is this not the one that you have to like bring stuff with you? Ah, man, the spell is so rarely used. I'm not used to it.
But as everyone
Anyways,
else kind of
Arjun will just go
scatters.
to-
Oh, you go ahead. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just going to sleep.
As everyone else kind of scatters to their own direction, Amy is actually gonna follow Ophelia a little bit and just be like, excuse me, Ophelia. I believe that's your name, correct? Making sure I'm getting it right. What's the best way to say this? Besides from, Garnak, you seem to be one of the more, well, I guess there's really no nice way of saying this, goodly type, I'm going to assume. You certainly have the angelic figure for it, from what I saw earlier.
Sure.
What do you personally make of the other two?
The other two being Arjun and Koth.
Yes.
Arjun keeps us alive by taking all the hits, and Koth is good at magic.
Sure. What about socially? Like, do they happen to try to resolve things diplomatically and nicely, or is it not so much that? Just so I can understand what the sort of dynamic here is.
Arjun does. Koth
Kill.
is a wild card.
Kill.
Usually when things a little get too much, I try to rein things back in, but Arjun can be a menacing presence at time in trying to settle things diplomatically, which can work in certain situations.
That is useful in certain cases, yes. Out of curiosity, I know there was a brief stint over there about gods and whatnot. Do you happen to follow any ideology that I should be made aware of? I'm trying not to step on too many toes with that, but it's good to know regardless, so I don't do that.
She raises one eyebrow, ponders for a second, and then she kind of looks down at the amulet that she's wearing, and you could tell that it is the symbol of Mistra. And then as she looks back up, her eyes have changed into that same symbol.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the symbol of Mistral. Oh, excuse me, Mistra.
I think that was her original name, but sure.
I also noticed your eyes changed to that symbol.
It's
Do you have a
neat little trick I do now and then.
Do you have a strong connection to the goddess of magic?
More recent than others.
Oh,
Well, my family for generations have always been cleric worshippers of her, but I'm the first one in a long time to truly understand where my family came from. But that's a story for another time. Not that I want to spill my every other secret to you just
Of
but
course. Yes, that is completely fair. I suppose, for a bit of building bonds purposes,
sure.
I could I will say that I also have certain magical properties that might be tied more to my lord than simply just my faith, to put it simply. So, just
Are you talking about a I'm not even gonna question it. You don't.
yes, we can reveal other things about each other later. I'm certain it may become useful at some other point. But for now, thank you for indulging me, and I suppose I will see you in the morrow.
She will respond in your native tongue, Draconic. Uh, best get some sleep, and she'll walk off.
Indeed, I should.
I'm super good too.
Yes, we're
I'm
both
a-
super good at murder.
I'm sure.
Hmm
Trying to fight with
I'm
the dang bed bug.
amused.
Super
Amused you
good.
think that
Yeah,
Garnet's a good guy.
it mirrored dear.
I'm
I
amused.
mean,
Yeah, yeah,
she doesn't know him all that quite well yet.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm amused that's how she saw him. Like, he's a good
Gosh,
guy.
dang it. Where the
Yeah.
heck? Where the heck are the beds?
I
Let
found
me
a
I'll
just
couch.
find a room.
You see, Garnet, he's on all four couches. He's like just sprawled out.
goodness gracious. I think I'll just take this. Oh, the couch just not unoccupied. There we go. Just to make things simple. Feel like I don't know anything in this place, so might as well make myself comfortable here.
You just wander around enough, you can find a bed.
Garnet found the couches. He's happy. He's
Well,
on
yeah,
fire. He's all good.
There's a sand pit downstairs.
Oh, that would be good too.
Oh, there we go. Found one. Never mind. It was really just across the hallway. Anyway, there we go. All right, I found it. Okay, we're good. I guess we all the long rest time? Question mark.
Please, I need it.
Red, are you happy for me to change some of that gold for? I'm not getting any specific item. I'm just getting a +1 to my armor.
Oh, the rare one?
Very rare plate, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, as long as you're spending the money, if a baron. I was like, where are you getting this
Oh
money?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing a subclass that I banned. FYI.
Now, from now on.
It's
From now on.
It's very
Yeah,
strong.
from now on.
He gets to play. He gets to play it. Yeah.
Testing.
Fair.
Testing. Well, that's with all my homebrew shits. You can all test them out, except the ones that are banned now. Ooh, Ophelia got the red bed. Garnet got the beige bed. Arjun is, I don't know, he's sleeping on. You got a blue
Oh, I'm
bed over
sleeping
there.
on the floor.
Where'd I go? Oh,
I gave you the big bed. There's a big ass bed.
oh, there I am. I'm like I looked
It's
away.
two beds
and
into
I went
one.
to-
There's 4 pillows.
A huge
Yes.
bed.
That makes sense for him. But I looked away and the screen went black.
think
I'm
they
like,
have-
wait, what happened?
I don't think there's. Oh, I guess Arjun doesn't get a bed. There's no more beds.
That's fine. He can
Unless
sleep
he wants to
anyway.
share one.
Ooh. He's not.
Sovereign.
But just doing some math.
Some.
And
Well, I don't
it's
honestly.
to 20,000.
There's a bottom left is a. I think that's a bedroom.
What down here? It's a bar.
Elixir.
Oh, is that just a couch then?
It's a couch, yeah.
Okay.
I think because there's a table next to it.
Yeah, it kind of looks like. Well, it kind of looks like a bed and then like
Well, it could
shelving
be a
up
bed.
top.
We could just say it's a bed. Here, Arjun, this is your room now.
This is your room now.
Your next door neighbor's Tukov. Alright, as the long rest you commence, you can reset your hit points, all that stuff. After your taste back.
No more exhaustion.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest one for you guys. That was a great introduction. It's been a long while since I had an actual introduction. Most people just be like, okay, I'm ready to kill. Well,
Yeah,
some
you
of my
wanna do
games are
things by
not
measures.
like that, but some there are some people who just.
I see no problem in that.
Yeah. Well, sometimes
Yeah,
they enter mid conflict, so it's kind of like, oh hi, we don't know you, but we'll mid fight, help us. So
Yeah,
Plus
true.
dollar sign?
Plus dollar
Yeah.
sign.
A dollar sign. Making that
money,
money.
money everywhere.
I gotta change my form of
money,
dread.
money everywhere.
It's 13. Plus 14.
For roleplay purposes, because she was literally just got out of a long slumber and was pretty much topped up. I think Amy would have spent the night just kind of like wandering, not trying to disturb anyone, but like wandering around in her, basic clothing, out of armor, and would just be fiddling with her holy symbols on her necklace, just trying to connect with her God and just sort of, trying to see if there's still that connection there, somewhat. Because she's a little worried after what was told to her about the state of the world currently.
You know my servants report back to me, right?
I mean, she doesn't. Out of character, she doesn't do anything like weird.
Mhm.
She just kind of looks
Servants are
at
like
some
a bunch of
books,
skeletons.
maybe. Figures. But yeah, she'd go back to her room eventually, and then wait for everyone else to wake up because she's good to go already. So that's it. Little role play thing.
Out of curiosity, would she feel Bahamut? I'm not sure what will happen to Bahamut in this world.
No,
I mean,
Bahamut's fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
I
They're
mean,
not,
I didn't see any.
They're not relevant to the ongoings.
So
They're considered gods.
Yet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not relevant yet.
Tiamat obviously wants to raise an army to destroy Vecna and rule the world, basically.
Yes, but the only reason that Tiamat's here is because she was summoned
Yeah.
successfully from hell.
Mhm.
Otherwise, she would be basically the same as Bahamut.
That's valid.
It's a likely story. Oh, are you gonna give me
For long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a long rest.
Okay.
Still
Finally
need that
found my
medium
way.
armor.
Oh, you want me to get it for you?
No. Origin.
Did you give me the, how much money did you give me?
No, I was just asking
Hmm?
the prices.
Oh, he wants to know how much it
Oh.
costs.
And if it's worth it. For
Well,
me.
it would. That's up to you. Rare 5,000, very rare 30,000. Because armor don't come any cheaper than that.
Are you
Almost
guys
a lot.
ready? I've been waiting.
I am.
I don't care about you. I don't know you.
And I'd say that Argent's plate now is a lot more, like, accented with, like, it's a lot nicer.
Tiamat. Red and
Seems a
black.
lot more regal.
But you're joining the crew, I'm assuming. So I'm Skeever the Imp. No, what's about it? You know, we have our own deal, of course. Means heroes, as you call it. All right, the next
Fair enough.
destination is the domain of cannabis. It's well, the domain of well, yeah. As he kind of like bites his lip, the domain of
No.
the. Ugh. It's
Vecna?
yeah, Vecna. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Well, right to the point, aren't we?
Why is this
Oh,
one
did you
special?
identify the scalp overnight, Cop?
I would have since I don't sleep.
Yeah, you're a fucking loser. Go get some sleep.
Loser.
Alright, let me get this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he would use a coveted warlock spell slot.
Oh, he's probably
so
stitching
he
his
could
head.
sleep
Are you
if he
stitching on
wanted.
your head too?
Oh yeah.
I would have taken a poll first before I did that,
Oh, that's nice of you.
because I
think
don't know
so.
if we actually need it or not.
I suppose the only thing I'm thinking about is what we're gonna do about. I mean, was it just who signed with the witch?
2 people.
I can't remember because Drizzle's gone.
It's Ophelia,
Ophelia and Garnak.
Garnak.
Mm. And she wanted, well, all the pieces that we have.
She
It might be
wants the
worth.
scalp.
It might be worth holding on to it for now, just in case we find more.
She wants the
sorry.
incisor, the scalp, the head, and the first digit.
Well, I mean, she's not getting a couple of them because I think if they're removed, what do we die? Is it like the actual like hand and eye of Vecna, or is it a little less extreme?
I'm sorry, what? What are we talking about?
Oh, I never made that.
Oh,
item. Just
just-
give me a second.
Grafting pieces of Vecna onto yourself.
Why would you ever do that?
That's what I'm saying. I just wanted them to get the pieces. Not fucking
We'll
put them
talk about
on.
this
Can't believe
later,
I'm agreeing with
Skeever.
an imp.
I guess when I.
I'm
I'm
Identify
assuming
identify
that's the
them,
weird thumb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Okay.
Oh, it's a mummified flap of scalp and hair. The hair is white and sparse, attaining a length of 3 inches. So, once it places on your, once placed, it appears to be white streaks, as it becomes normal hair. Kind of crazy.
Hmm.
So this
Yeah,
one is
they
like the
blend
other
in
ones
fairly
too.
well.
So it gives you 1 minor beneficial property, 1 major, and 1 detriment. So basically, commanding the hair is a bonus action. You can animate your hair, causing it to grow 30 feet long, moving to 20 feet, entangles a large creature or smaller creature. You can see the target must make a dexterity saving throw of DC 13 or become grappled by the hair, escape DC 15. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained, and you can use a bonus action to release the target, which is also freed if you die or become incapacitated. Also, a tendril of hair is an AC of 20 and 20 hit points. Lasts up 1 minute. The scalp can't be used this way again until next dawn. Destroying the scalp, any single source of damage equal to 33 hit points of damage destroys the scalp. An additional someone using the mortar. You have to use the tooth to destroy it.
Yeah, the one that
The
eats
molar.
magic
The
items.
molar, yeah.
That is the weirdest thing ever. I love it.
It's good for
I
like
mean, that's
restraining
pretty on
shit.
theme.
You
Like,
basically
we've
become
got-
Sindel.
Yeah. But without the bad writing. So we've got a tooth that lets you eat magic items, a tooth that turns you into a vampire, a thumb that can heal or harm, and now hair that can entangle. Vecna's a weird fucking lich.
have, you know, he does know a lot of secrets. He's the keeper of secrets for a reason. So I imagine his repertoire is quite large.
But, I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
Absolutely no way am I touching any of those.
How many pieces do you have on right now, Cough?
1.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We both have one.
All right, yeah. But like I said, if you put more on, you get tier things, tier
Yep.
slots. But there are, it's got both bad and good to it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think we need some of them for us to get.
I know we need
that's
some.
why.
At least one.
Well, you can
But
go.
it's up. Like we can just wait until we leave the mansion. We might find more. Very likely to
So
find
to
more.
reiterate,
Hmm?
just to make clear, we're going to his domain, not his actual domain, right? Like a previous one he had,
Like his original
right?
domain.
It's his original domain.
Yes.
Yes,
His original.
Where the Dark Lord.
His domain.
Okay.
His domain at the moment is in Watergate, is it? Waterdeep
Waterdeep.
or whatever it's called.
Waterdeep, yeah.
Or no,
So
it's
he's
the
not
it's the one
hated.
that's got the different name. It's the is it Neverwinter, but it's like Evernight or something.
As you guys can tell, another insight check with Diskeever. Let's see if you can actually discern it. DC 18.
Or
I'll fail this time.
Oh shit!
Oh, Garnet. Garnet.
Wow.
Garnak, you can tell he's looks really happy and thrilled to go to this place.
The imp.
Mm-hmm.
Imp, you happy? That's
Oh.
different.
Well, the last place was horrible. This is gonna be a lot more fun.
That place was lots of bad, but they all been bad. Why is this one different for you?
Well, you know, it's a place of memories, I guess. Memory lane, after all. I used to be here long ago before any of you were born, probably.
Again, not born.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, you have a barcode for a fucking lifespan.
Again, born again.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me open the portal. Let's get the fuck in there. Let's do our shit.
he got so annoyed. That's funny.
I'm shocked that Garnet got the best roll for insight. That is just hysterical.
You have a-
I know.
I mean, we both
Awful.
have a +1, so
I know. It's just.
it's basically Jesus take the wheel at that point.
I'm saying that's hysterical in my
Well,
opinion, but
in the portal we go.
indeed.
Wee.
Alright. Welcome to the next location.
What are we in this one for?
What?
Well, this is actually Vecna's place.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the others were just to gather pieces of him, but now this is it.
As you begin to trudge through the mists long enough that all the senses of time dissolves, a moment or perhaps years roll away until you finally see a silhouette of a large mound in the distance. It grows closer and closer, still until it appears as an impossibly huge skull, ready to eat you whole. The mists thin out, although they never quite dissipate, until you find yourself staring at the giant bleached skull tower over like a small mountain. A winding road leads throughout the skull's gaping maw, awaiting your entrance. It's like you'd all roll perception checks.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
There's a Garnet roll.
There we go.
That's more like it.
That have a 12, you can discern the skull, in fact, built from billions of bones seemingly fused together. These, bold enough to enter the maw of the skull, find themselves emerging into the city within the skull's interior. as it's made by billion
City.
infused bones.
Is it like populated?
Do you want to go inside?
I mean,
It's a city.
Not much else. Not much else
I mean,
to
we're here-
As
explain other
for a
than
paladin,
that,
you
so.
sense billions of undead there.
Oh, yes.
So Koth fits in for once.
I don't have to form
Yeah.
dread.
So are you guys in for it?
anyways. Yeah, I guess.
All
I
right.
mean,
We're here for a
I
reason.
assume so.
As you arrive towards a crystalline skull-shaped lights, cast strange shadows amidst the swirls ever presented. The mists, everything within the city, including the roads, seem to be made of billions of infused bones. As you pass across the pavements, you hear the cracks of your feet crushing skulls and teeth. As you see zombies well dressed in fashion of Darkon that can seem shambling noisily throughout the streets. As you begin to see a couple creatures lurking in the shadow. As they begin to find rather abandoned buildings, you are being watched by wraiths in the distance. As you are mortal. As a few
Keep an
moments,
eye out.
few moments later, as you wander, you notice two locations: the Temple of Vecna and the Palace of Vecna. You can see the Temple of Vecna is located within the inner wall of the skull, between the eyes. The stairs within the interior skull leads up towards the temple, which has been built into the wall of the skull. Like the rest of the city, the vaulted temple is empty, and both furnishings and creatures. From this vantage point, I'd like to roll me intelligence, aka Arcana check, please.
Ooh.
Woo!
Oh,
No, 31.
Oh, not bad.
you and
Oh,
your
well.
damn
As those-
guidance all the time.
As those for that 15 Arcana
Okay.
check for this, you do just earn the eyes of the skull filled with swirling pools of necrotic energy. As
Yeah.
almost in a sense, if you came in contact with those eyes, you'd be disintegrated instantly.
So don't touch the eyes.
Good. Could I touch
Not
that?
that I needed. Not that I
No.
needed
You
much.
want
of
to
I
it.
don't
die.
think that should be.
What kind of energy?
Necrotic.
Necrotic. But it's
It's a
disintegrate.
disintegrate spell. Once you touch it, you just die.
Oh.
The energy, necrotic. The spell, force. The hotel, bravado.
So it's bad.
As you see the palace of Vecna on the other side, within the center of the city is a fearsome structure bearing the stripes resembling to a hand with 5 towers jutting up from the top of it, the finger of an appraisal palm, where most of the fortress appears to be built from the same bone of the rest of Cadavis. The center tower is a deep black spire that rises as high as an eye can see. The dark stone door leads into the palace's interior. So, I'm assuming you're going to the palace of Vecna. I'm assuming. The hand.
Uh,
So it's the temple
Wait,
of
what? The
Vecna
palace
is
or
pretty
the
much
temple?
kamikaze.
Okay.
I don't know.
The
I
only
think I
way
could
you can
take
get
it.
into the temple is you need to find a way. To
Yeah,
get
gonna go to
past-
the palace then.
past the fucking eyes that would incinerate you.
The eyes, yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna disintegrate me, I can block one of them.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, I have a rod.
I
mean,
have one
2.
too, but
I don't know. I think this will go past the rod. Not gonna lie.
I'm
It's a very good rod. But anyways,
Anyways,
I
to the
guess we can go
palace.
to the.
Yeah.
Seems weird that the temple is more guarded than the palace is.
well, maybe it's
Well,
not.
I mean,
These are a bunch of Vecna worshippers.
Maybe.
I can understand guarding the temple more.
Well, being undead, they don't not gonna care about sleeping too. So, palace is very little use to them.
All right. As you guys begin to enter in past the stone doors that leads into the palace's interior, the mist continues to swirl within the grand circular chamber. A dark, penetrating cloud withers within 30 feet overhead. Obscured ceilings from sight. As far as the end of the room, arises the step that leads into a great throne just juts forward. From the carved gigantic spiderwebs, everything from the throne to the wall is bleach white, as if the coiling mists have kind of leached away every last bit of color. As you begin to notice, dark clouds begin to find themselves quickly disoriented after a few minutes emerging from the throne room as they begin to move on their own accord. As I will bring you to a map.
Ooh. A map.
Something in the mist. Something in the mist.
Touch the mist.
Something's amiss?
Touch the mist. Could I get?
So
some
you guys are in the
growth serum
throne
here?
room right now.
Hmm.
Could I get some growth serum?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Not good, man. Not
Me,
good.
me angry. Me big.
You won't be able to fit into these areas if you turn this big. It was not designed for your
Does he-
size.
That's fine. He won't go to them.
You will literally stay in the front entrance for the rest of the area.
Can he? He has to be this big, though, right? I don't have the option.
I'm giving you the option to go small again.
Oh, then I'll be small
For this, because the map's not made
It was never
for it.
designed for a big boy.
Okay, fine. For this one, I'll stay small.
I don't think this will do anything, but seeing that I can't see anything on this map,
You want
I'm going
light?
to assume that's on purpose.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
light.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast that.
Undead doesn't need
Wanna
freaking
do that.
light. Boop.
Thank you.
Feels like home.
Arjun will he'll take a step forward. He can't actually see anyone at the moment. Oh, I gotta fix up my stupid bar keeps changing. Anyway. We're in the literal belly of the beast. We're here in Vecna's lair. Finally, we've collected all the pieces that were necessary. We've fought sphinxes and whatnot. No matter what happens, we've done well to get here. And it's only the start. We'll, got a newcomer. We've lost. Gained, lost again. But we're all still here. If you watch my back, I'll watch yours. Fight, etc.
Fight, fight.
Yay!
Fight, fight, fight.
Which will be 7.
So the only person that can see that far away is probably Koff. Is you do see the throne in the distance. Like it's empty, no one's sitting in it. It's Vecna's throne. What's the insight for? Oh, my thing's all fucked up. Hello? Hello? Hello?